All right, welcome back to the Lucas County Arena. We're inside the intermission, and we're joined now by the all-time leading scorer in the history of Toledo hockey, ECHL version. Rick Judson is with us, and Rick, obviously great to see you here in the Lucas County Arena. I understand this is your first time in, right?
Yeah, this is first time since it's been finished, and it's a nice place. It's definitely different from the arena over at 1 Main Street.
The one where you piled up an awful lot of points for sure. What's your first thoughts when you look at this arena?
Well, it's a beautiful place. I mean, just looking at it, it's pretty spacious, and definitely, I guess the biggest thing I see is the differences. I look at the ice surface; it's a lot bigger than the old one. So, the 1 Main Street or a sports arena, you can never hide. You'll always be found. But just to look, it's a nice facility. Not just for hockey, but it's a good thing for Toledo for all the things that's been coming here this year.
All right, Rick, when you think back to your time as a player with the Toledo Storm, and I know you did coach one season with head coach Nick Fatusi there at the end, when you think back to those years as a player for the Toledo Storm, what stands out to you?
Oh, the biggest thing is obviously is winning 2 championships. My first 2 years with the team, but just the friendships I made over the years, the battling, the winning some division titles, going to conference, but nice long bus trips, getting home early in the morning, playing that night. But just the friendships I made, and from players and from fans. I have a lot of great memories from winning a lot of games. I was lucky enough to be on a lot of winning teams. I think there was one team I might have been on that was 500 at best, and that was it. But other than that, it was a great run here in Toledo, and something I'll be able to take back with me. The rest of my life. I have 2 rings to prove it, and I'm wearing one right now. So.
And certainly Toledo has obviously found a special place for you. It's been one of those cities you've been around your entire life, right?
Yeah, I grew up here. I grew up playing hockey in Toledo till I was about 10 years old, and then my dad took me up to Detroit. Me and a couple other players I grew up with, and I think at that time we were one of the first to make the trip north to play minor youth travel hockey, and then I think a lot of guys followed suit. I went to school in Bedford. We didn't have a hockey team, so I did play travel. My family, friends, a lot of friends, and I had here, but I also made a lot of friends, and that they became my family as teammates every year. And I still keep in contact with a lot of guys I played with in the 1992, 93, 93, 94 winning championship seasons, and that's a special thing.
All right, Rick, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to join us here. Great to see you in a hockey rink here in Toledo. Thanks for the time.
Hey, anytime, Matt.
Appreciate it. Rick Judson joining us here in the intermission. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more Walleye hockey in a moment.